Dun, 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 dun. Dip it low and pick it up slow. Dip it low and pick it up slow. Well, that's the wrong picture. Where the hell did my picture go? Hello, everybody. Girl, where's my picture? I cannot stand when stuff doesn't work. Oh, I accidentally deleted it. Hold on, girls. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Watch Party with me, Debbie. Tonight we are going to be watching, since we're on our Nightmare on Elm Street extravaganza. Tonight we are watching two double features. One double feature, two films, The New Nightmare and Freddy vs. Jason. Wes Craven's New Nightmare is absolutely, I'm just going to go ahead and just call it, because I go back and forth between the first one and the second one. It is my favorite Freddy movie. It came out in 1994, October 14th, 1994, grossing only $19.8 million at the box office on a budget of $8 million. Some say the reason that it didn't do as well is because Pulp Fiction was released at the same time. This movie was so ahead of its time, and I think now it gets a better viewing, I think, as it ages, with the older audience and the younger generation coming along. I really do think this film is just, it's just one of my favorites. It really is. From the effects, from the makeup, from just everything. Freddy's not as serious. I mean, it's not as comedic as the other films, but really, Wes did something totally drastic with this one. But this is my favorite Freddy movie. First and foremost, hello, everybody. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Pricey. Samantha, thank you so much for being a member. Maddie, hello. Jeff D, hello. Mr. Lou, how are you doing? Girls, I had an iced coffee. I made myself a Frappuccino at home, and girl, I put some, I put the xanthan gum in it, and I put chia seeds, and girl, I'm so bloated. Oh, I'm stuffed. So good though. Hello, Briantology. How are you doing? Briantology says I'm ready for nightmare. Excuse me, honey. It was a hiccup, not a fart. The tornado was 10 miles south of me. One person died. What a storm. That is so horrible, honey. I'm so sorry. Jeff D, I'm so excited for you to watch this movie, honey. Donnie says, I saw this movie in theaters and just adored it. Debbie, is Robert Englund still as Freddy? Yes, Robert Englund reprises his role as Freddy in this one. Gucky says, I like to lump 1, 3, and 7 into a trilogy unto itself. I love the whole series, but those three take it as the chef's kiss. Totally agree. I mean, those are just phenomenal films. I mean, they're all amazing, except the reboot. Yeah. I really adore this one. It's just amazing. Briantology says, I haven't seen it maybe since ... Creeping It Real. Hello, honey. How are you doing? Girls, if you hit that like button, I'll appreciate it. Girls, I'll give you a few times to get loaded up. We are starting at 0, 0, 0 on the HBO Max logo. Whoop. Wow, why didn't I hear? Oh, I gotta mute. That's what it is. Definitely don't want to play copyrighted music. I'm glad I decided to push play. I'm having it pull the audio from HBO too. Girl, no indeed, honey. You ain't getting me. You ain't getting me, honey. All right. Bryantology says, I remember watching this one in high school. I remember watching this one when I first started letting the home health nurse come help me wipe myself clean. Does that tell you how old I am? No, we have not started yet, Samantha Call. I'll do a countdown. This music will cease. Like that. Oh, that's creepy. Cease. Start. Cease the music. Start the music. Cease the music. Oh, it's like I'm telekinetic. Start the music. Cease the music. Start the music. Cease the music. Start the music. This one is a little bit longer, so we may go into 10 o'clock, so I might need to go ahead and adjust that. Let me go ahead and adjust it. Hold on, we'll do Freddy versus Jason. Edit. We'll do 10:15. There we go. Thank you for pointing that out, Maddie. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I am still live, right? Or did I stop being live? I don't know if I stopped being live from editing that or not. La da 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 da. All right, my friends, we are going to get ready to start. Is everybody, I see 20 people are here. Is everybody loaded up already? Loaded up on their Wes Craven New Nightmare? Is everybody loaded up? Everybody loaded up. We have one more day on the poll, but I can pull up the poll as you girls get loaded up at 000 Wes Craven's New Nightmare on HBO Max. Going to see Tommy. Honey, thank you so much for becoming a girls. Tommy, don't forget to go to the community section of the channel and vote for the movie this weekend for Saturday. Your vote matters. Your vote matters here, honey. Come and knock on my door. Come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for you. All right, girls. As of right now, the net is at 47% in the lead. The Haunting is at 13%. Carrie, 2015, is at 20%. And The Gift, which is also on Amazon Prime, is at 20%. This is out of 15 votes. So as of right now, the net is in the lead. The net is at the lead. And tomorrow I will go ahead and create the watch party in the the calendar thing for the live. So we'll give it till tomorrow so a few more girls can vote, because there's definitely more than 15 members as of right now. So girls, if you are a Church of Debra member, this is one of the wonderful things you get besides your stickers, is you get to vote for the movie. Girl, the net, it's going to be so fun to watch if that's what actually wins. All All right, my friends, we are going to start. So if you're out there right now and you're wondering what's going on, we're about to do a countdown and we all push play together. I'm pretty sure most of these girls have got this down by now, but if you are not familiar, we just do a little countdown and then we start together when I say start, or sometimes I say go. But if you're out there, grab you something cold to eat, something nice to drink, and maybe some
There's popcorn.
some popcorn, and we are going to get this show on the road, my girls. All right, girls. Movies with the girls, movies with the girls, movies with the girls, movies with the girls in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. We hear kids playing New Orleans Cinema. Time Warner Company. Oh, what's happening? Is that a fanging? Is there anybody in chat that has not seen this movie? Oh, no clock. Hold on. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's there. Y'all just couldn't see it. It was there all along. I just forgot to drag it at the top of the photo. I apologize. Lou has not seen it. Law has not seen it. Samantha has not. Jeff hasn't seen it. Liz has not seen it. Girl, look at that cleaver. Girl, what? So the gentleman talking is actually the director and creator, Wes Craven himself. Some of these are actors and some of these are people that actually work on the set. Well, actually, Jeff, Wes Craven, if you haven't already figured out, Wes Craven is actually playing Wes Craven. Heather is playing Nancy. This is on the set of a Freddy film. So actually, Heather Landingcamp is playing herself. I remember the first time I seen this, I was so confused. I can only imagine if you're just watching it. And this isn't her real life husband, but this is based off what her real life husband does. Jesus? Oh, Jesus. Girl, SAG is going to be done with this production. And it was all a dream, girls. What's funny is this is one of Los Angeles's worst earthquakes. This was already in the script before the actual earthquakes happen. So all the footage you're going to see for this was actually footage they shot after production of the movie, I think, and re-edited it back into the film. This is why I, personally, and I told you girls the other night, keep some shoes in your room under your bed. Because you don't want to be walking on glass if you ever have an earthquake. The Northridge earthquake. That's it, Mandy. But it's really weird that in the script, it was written and then it actually happened. She is so breathtaking in this film. Right there. That's all real footage. Oh, it's Freddy. Girl, that house is so ugly. And this was really happening during this time. She had a crazed stalker. I think she talks about it on the commentary track. I've never noticed those ugly doors, the paint colors. Oh, I agree, Dylan. But they still criticize her acting in this. I mean, she's literally playing herself, yet they still criticize her acting. I can't. Even though they're married, that's still technically sexual harassment. Him pinching her. I mean, her pinching his behind. That kid was also in every film in the 90s. I have that VHS. So, just so we're on the same page, everybody understands that this is the actress Heather Langenkamp, and in this universe, she is the actress that portrayed Heather Langenkamp that was in the movie Freddy Krueger, right? Because I was so confused when I went to see this in theaters. Yeah. Thank you, Maddie. It's Heather playing Nancy, playing Heather, playing Nancy, playing Heather. Does that make sense? She reminds me of Jenny McCarthy. I mean, no, 90210 girl. Or then wait, that is Jenny McCarthy, right? Oh God, there's so many names. Jenny Garth. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Dylan. Fun fact, the logo on her glass right there, that is Captain Marvel. This is in the Captain Marvel universe. Jenny McCarthy's going to ask her, have you thought about not vaccinating? Again, this really happened to her in real life. And I think Wes even said he would take it out, but she let him keep it in. It really pisses me off that she didn't get what I think she deserved from this film. I mean, again, Hollywood money, funny money, but it only made back double, the budget. It just pisses me off. She should have got more offers after this movie. I mean, Wes finally got paid for, Freddy, because he signed over the rights from the first movie. He lost a lot of money. And then when they got him to come back for this one, they made it right. I just hope they made it right with her. I'm sure Wes, would have said something. Hopefully. I know she said it was nice to get Hollywood money. But she deserved more offers, in my opinion. I think she's a good actress. Studios don't do this anymore. Even if you're, you're leading in a Hollywood film, they're not sending cars like they used to. They really don't. You gotta be really big nowadays to get a car. Especially to a press junket. And this mirrors real life. It's all about Freddy. People forget about Heather. A turbo hand. Notice what he said. The original 5. The shade. I like the ceramic plant too. See, it's all about Robert. He gets all of the praise. I mean, it's really visionary that Wes and Robert, Wes came up with this. I mean, it's so true. That's why I say I'm pretty sure Wes got her a good deal, along with her agent, to come back. I mean, I love Freddy Krueger to death, but if I would want her autograph just as bad as I'd want his. Oh, probably so. And like I said, it was just so ahead of its time. Girl. Now, these are the real studio heads that are going to be shown on film, but your agent would handle all this. You would never go over to talk to the studio head on your own. Your representative would be there before you even walked in the door, honey. And also, your agent's going to bat for you. The agent, your manager, will be the bad person. Oh, I want to do the film. The agent says, nope. Oh, I want to do it. Nope. Until they get the money. You never want to be the bad person in the room. So you have a manager and agent. Let them be the bitches. These are the real producers. Girl, it's hot. Her Q scores out of this world. Did New Line produce Scream Girls? Do y'all know? Miramax, Dimension. Oh, that's right. It is Dimension. Well, Dimension's a subsidiary of Miramax, isn't it? Or was? Yeah, it is, Maddie. Yeah, it was a label under Miramax, is what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, this kid versus that other kid from Dream Child, girl, night and day. Girl, the portable car phone. Did you see it on tape pricey or on network television or theatrical? This mix is better on the DVD. This audio mix is weird. It's not well, you know what it is? I've never listened to it on stereo. So it's down sampling weird. So the glove was there, now it's not. So you can okay, so television, they could have added it at pricey. A lot of the horror movies have totally different cuts for TV. And see, she doesn't like horror movies, Heather Langenkamp, so this plays right into her. Little actor, ain't he? I need to see it, Mister. I haven't seen it. Girl. I hope they remaster this. I mean, it looks good, but I just want to see it remastered in 4K, HDR. Oh, Fright Night's getting a remaster. Totally ray tracing. It's true. Girl, don't drive sleepy. But I know we've all been here before. Losing more than your religion. Oh? Dylan. Uh, she had a dream again. NBC, the place for home. That was the NBC chime, wasn't it? Oh, she has a Google Home. I love that zoom. Captain Marvel logo. Girl chicken tender tacos. Yes. Well, if Freddy really grabbed his John first, maybe they'll let her have it. Oh, I don't remember that girl wailing. It's been so long since I've seen this, but I don't remember the wailing. Girl, they just have dead bodies anywhere. Girl, them feet, honey. Can anybody just walk in one of these? No mask on? I mean, I know they can infect the bodies, but girl, the bodies could have infected blood. She identifies by the shine. And I'm paying it. Okay, that's the only scene I feel like they should have done a better job with. But then again, probably if you just had a little bit of throw up come up from your stomach, it would be just that little bit. It wouldn't be like you barfing up an entire exorcist. This is the only scene I think, obviously should have took more time with. I think they should have pulled a Shelley Duvall and had her shoot this scene 200 times till they got her really upset. But then again, it also plays off into that moment of being in shock. I mean, she's thinking something weird's going on. He's got Freddy marks on him. She's having hallucinations. So totally, it just hasn't hit her yet. All right, if you look to your left, there's going to be a lot of the cast members from Freddy over the years. To your left is Night. Well, you missed her. Tuesday night. There was the dad, there was the other dude. More earthquakes. Oh my God. Oh. Jesus. Oh my God, it shook that one lady's wig off. Look at her wig, it's gone. One to the right. Uh-oh. Oh my God, he's sliding. That's the actor, her father in the original. God, he still looks good, even here. Just a handsome man. Tuesday night looks so confused. Why didn't I get in? There's Wes. I hate that he died. Just a brilliant mind. To die of brain cancer of all the diseases. So if you notice, it's unplugged. If you look, you can see the power cord thing. Oh, could you imagine watching Freddy Krueger at night, no lights, on an old tube TV? Oh, hell no, honey. If I'm not mistaken, that's some uncut footage too they're playing on the television. I don't think that's in the original cut of A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's not that extended. I think it's a scene they allowed to go on a little bit longer. I mean, it's very interesting if you think about it, like how meta this is. I mean, she spent so much of her life being tied to this movie that she started when she was younger, and it's took over her life and her persona, and now even her home life is wrapped up in it. I think this is why you have some actors that fall too deep into a role and it drives them mad. They can't separate it, honey. They don't you just don't realize what's real anymore. I mean, Wes was really touching on something here. Life is a mystery. Madonna comes out in a muumuu with CeeLo Green. Look at that tear. Wonderful job here. Amber Heard wishes. F you to all the haters saying the bitch can't act. Yes, she can. Now she's drinking coffee while in bed. Girl, I never understood those little rocking things like that in the sand. Wouldn't that give the child head trauma? The force that it exerts? Whiplash? Girl, this film needs a remaster. See how warm it is, then blue. Blue again. A remaster, they could recolor it. Warm, blue, warm. Girl, it's nobody's paying attention. Girl, these were death traps back in the day, though. Or money makers, as I like to call them. We're easy $5,000. Now, when someone falls, watch out. I love this music right here. This music. So her mother has mental illness and she's scared it's going to be passed on to him. Now watch this fall. Watch this fall. When it lands on the ground, it's hilarious. Watch. Watch. You can tell it's a normal sized guy. You can tell it's a normal sized guy. And then they cut. I think it's the only part that's funny. She caught him though. See, he wanted God to take him. Spirit bomb, Lucy. It's very Omen. I agree, Mr. Lamb. Girl, mom jeans, honey. She still looks like she's in her 20s here, though, and she had to be what? Late 30s? Does anybody know? She looks good. The hell is that? The stalker. I love those chairs. Those are not mobile phones, by the way. Those are house phones for girls that don't understand. Girl, Freddie got some filler, honey, and some cheeks, girl. Freddie had some work done. Beverly Hills, honey. She's back, but this time she's plump. Really pricey. Mine only went to my driveway. Freddie looking like Putin. Got himself a graft. Girl, they put on Ambien. This is what it did to you back then, girls. Lunesta. Girl, she's on the Lunesta, honey. Oh my God, Samantha says, I thought the house sounds in this were my house sounds, LOL. Oh, pricey. I always forget the UK's more condensed, honey. This is a wonderful saying. Notice the knives are coming out of the fingers. Oh, such a wonderfully cut vein. I mean, that is just the timing on that cut. Astonishing. See, now that needs some work right there, that ADR. A remaster, they could really fix the few gripes I have with it. The technology just wasn't there. Well, honey, she's an actress. You know they're silk. She needs to get one of those chains for the kid, like little Christina's brother and Mummy Dearest. I'm pretty sure now that Discover owns it, they're going to want to make money off previous properties. Hopefully they'll do a remaster. So cheap. Girl, not the steak knives. But then again, physical media. People don't want to spend money on physical media. So maybe we don't get a remaster. You know what I mean? That's the bad thing about everything on streaming. What if we don't get a remaster? It terrifies me. So she was dreaming again. What'd you say, Gucky? The poster glove. Oh, I never put that together with the original. What do you mean, honey? I'm sorry. Oh, what Dylan said. Well, what Dylan in chat said. Answer the phone. The glove is based on the original movie poster of Nightmare 1. Oh my God. I never noticed that. Oh, call back to the original. And then he said I touched him. The spit through the phone is just, oh my God. I remember people in the theater going crazy. I love this woman. Love this woman. She was a big time actress. I think she was a theater actress. Yeah, that's a good line, Dylan. See, nowadays we don't look. There's what's her name. Now this is super meta. So this is the producer playing the producer in the universe where she's the producer, but she also plays in the movies in this universe, but somehow she's in a universe where she was not the producer of the producer that works as a nurse, but not a producer. Does that make sense? That was the school teacher from the original. The lady that's in the horror movies out now. Yeah, Bob Shea's sister. Right. Sometimes you gotta help them, but it in, a little cooking. I mean, my God, he's a child actor in the 90s. Believe me, he knows how to knock back pills, honey. Well, no spoilers, girls. Let's keep it spoiler free for the girls that haven't seen it yet. Looks like a little Danny DeVito. Well, that's a pretty iconic scene, Briantology, in my opinion. He didn't take the pill, girls. Such a smart little actor. I'm not saying you spoiled anything. I'm just saying in general, so nobody, gets into discussions about it. And says, "Oh yeah, I love that scene too because of this." And oh my God, when that happened, I almost died. Jesus, me, almost every day. And I have two I have a backup camera, built into the car, but then it's got the other thing where it pops up too on the, what is it? Where like it shows your speed, it'll show you there too. So literally two feeds when you back up. And I still, they have to honk, honey. Oh, Briantology, don't worry about it, honey. There's nothing that money can't fix, honey. Just send me $40. That's how you can fix it. So all this really happened, and they went out and got this footage. Oh my God, I never realized that's a Dunkin' Donut. Back when people drunk it, when Dunkin' was like better than Starbucks, just for coffee, just coffee, not espresso, fancy drinks. All this really happened, and they went back and shot it, even though it was in the script. Girl, Volvo, so ahead of the game. Safety. Girl, that wagon is so iconic. So this is, I don't know if this is really his house, but he has a house that's really nice like this. Jeff. Look at, he's got a picture of Nancy back there in his home. Totally Dylan. Oh, this is his house, Matthew says. I think I drove a car through there before on GTA by accident. Girl, Matthew coming in with all the Hollywood deep. Her eyes are so beautiful. I feel like there's some AI upscaling done on this. I work with a lot of AI video upscale, and you can always tell in the eyes. They almost look painted. I wonder if they're using some AI tech to kind of upscale older videos. So what he's writing is happening. Look at this. Choice. What kind of choice, Wes? Whether or not you're willing to play Nancy one last time, fade to black. What he's writing is happening in this movie, literally scene by scene. Girl, this is very true. Again, this is before computers you could color a film with a computer. So that's why a lot of the scenes don't match too. So like how I was talking about the inside and outside, different shots weren't matching white balance. It was all a chemical process. I mean, Brother, Where Are Thou was the first to do color grading, computer color grading. Look at this. More Dan. Can't escape it. The normal behavior pricing. The art that's on the screen right now, that's one of my favorite Freddy arts too. It's so just amazing. She's gonna look in the mirror and say, "Oh God, I look like I'm 20." Oh Jesus! It always gets me. Look at this crap. Look at him. How just, oh my God, insidious he looks. Demonic. So evil. Like just evil, honey. I mean, this right, just this is why this is my favorite film. This is what I was thinking of the other day when I was talking with that other lady being Freddy. In the original script, she's supposed to be possessed by Freddy, but they changed it. That's why this scene seems out of place right here. Why is she trying to go find Dylan? Such a phenomenal actress. I like this. You don't get like side actors like this nowadays. You just don't. This lady steals it, honey. Such a good line. That's true, though. I don't understand how this movie's not a 10-star movie on Internet Movie Database. Oh my god, she almost looked like Crazy Eyes, didn't she? Hello, Eternity. The doctor is, oh, she died last year. Fran Bennett, born August 14th, 1937, died September 12th, 2021. I wonder if COVID took her out. That is horrible. Ah, oh my God. She is serving. I love this scene. So iconic. Cut this evil out of him. So iconic. So freaking iconic. God, I mean, this would be so hard to play, but she does it so well. I mean, those lines, again, I can't imagine anybody else reading that and it not coming off just staged or camp, and just comes off just perfect. Uh, See how what you see how this is starting to imitate the first movie. Do you have a pass? Screw your pass. Again, I wish Wes was still with us so we could get another cut. I mean, keep this cut, but to get her other scenes in, because I do feel like it's kind of confusing the way that she behaves. I mean, she is a phenomenal actress. Oh, that would have been amazing, Dylan. If Julie would have been evil like they originally planned, where she was possessed by Freddy, then definitely Dylan. But I like the Julie we got. See how their eyes sort of look painted like art? I'm telling you that I think HBO Max is doing some kind of AI upscale on their content server side. See, just like the first movie. Her hair's turning gray. She's becoming Nancy. Life is imitating art. Oh, so it was a trick. So it's so weird with her having such small screen time for her to just have this much time. So this is the only thing Heather Langenkamp didn't like. Since she's playing herself, she really didn't want her to go into detail about her mom having mental health issues. Because people would think she really did. Had to get it mixed. Will Smith at first. Oh, he nodded. Ah, look at this. I mean, this so iconic. Look at this. This is call back to the first movie. Call back to the first movie. Sure is. The kid has like a little constipated face. Damn, he pushed her head back and it broke her neck, can he? Now, how are the nurses going to explain this? I love how that nurse, second time she got hit. Or Julie dead, honey. I really love this score right here. Girl, Volvo is going, honey. So she's calling. Totally Nurse Ratched Dylan. There he is. This is an amazing scene. I think this might rival the Matrix highway scene for one of the top highway. This is a beautiful piece. This really is, in my opinion. Oh, totally, Dylan. I never thought about that. It is. I don't know how they shot some of this. It's so well done. I love this scene coming up. This right here, this is amazing. This is so amazing. Oh, this is really good too. Okay, now watch what happens coming up, girls. You got to keep an eye out. Yeah, this is the same kid, Brandology. Nancy, notice how he called her Nancy. He just called her Heather. Now he's calling her Nancy. Let's go outside. Watch this scene, girls. It's amazing. So amazing. Now look at this cut. Now he's her dad. Yeah. He was Jeff D. Shit. Now she's in sleep clothes. Now she's on Elm Street. I mean, this is so amazing. The music from the original. Oh man, I mean, girls, it's so iconic. There's the blue door. Girl, why can't like Elon Musk do crazy things with his billions? Instead of buying Twitter, why couldn't he like take $1 billion and then like make every network, pay off every network so they run this and praise Heather Langenkamp and everybody that worked on this film, and then finance another movie starring Heather again with a $1 billion budget? That's what I would do if I was a billionaire, honey. Oh, that watch band's gorgeous. Never noticed that before. Red, white, and brown. They even gave her the dirty nails. Remember how I commented on the first movie how her nails were dirty? They even gave her dirty nails, just like in the first movie. Really, Dylan? I bet you were really confused, Dylan, with no understanding of anything, because it's so meta. I can understand why the audience didn't grasp it, but it really pisses me off that they didn't. Girl, Anna Nicole Smith, every time she took a pill. Oh my God, I had no idea about her son passing of brain cancer. Oh my God, and Wes dying of brain cancer. That is so bizarre. Oh, that would be amazing, Mr. Lou. God, I hate it. Knowing about that for Nancy. I mean, for Heather Landing Cam, sorry. Langing Camp, right? I know I pronounced it wrong. So if you remember, she read the story to her child, Hansel and Gretel, and that's kind of what this is working out to be, if you notice, with the peels. There's the script. I need to read that, Mr. Lou. Take a screenshot. Oh, the snakes. Love this scene. So good. So good. Okay, so I downloaded the sample for the Final Girls group support. So is Nancy in it? Or is it like generic survivors? And look at it, like it's very Greek, anger, lust, mythology, like a Greek mythology look to this place. It's a really beautiful set piece. All this would be CGI now. They would never. I mean, you'd have some few set pieces and everything green screened. Well, maybe they can make it, Mr. Lou, and since like Disney owns every company now, they can get all the rights. I sent it to my Kindle, but I don't know if I can read that before bed, honey. This is very like Michael Myers kind of, even with the if you listen to this theme, throwback to the first movie. Oh my god. Don't be scared of the snake. Ah. So that's a callback to Psycho. They're pushing him into the oven, so very Hansel and Gretel. The two-tongued serpent. I love this theme that's about to happen. You're about to hear it. It's so amazing. This theme is so, oh my God, it's so amazing. Right here. Right here. Oh, I just love that theme. Nancy's theme. They got paid extra because there was particles in the air. I love the way Wes talks. He's got like a Steve Jobs lisp. People are so self-conscious of their lisp, but I love a lisp. I'm so glad Wes was able to finally have his true ending to his creation. I mean, I'm excited to see what we get with reboots, but this truly is an amazing ending. Now, I don't really care for this ending music because you had such wonderful music fading off. This is too sharp for me. I think you should have kept the slower music, but I can understand why they chose it. It's the remix of Freddy's, theme. Girls, we're gonna make right at 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go and change it back to 10 o'clock since we made it. Let me edit. Dun, 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 dun. All right, girls. So we are on for 10 o'clock for Freddy versus Jason. We did make it inside the time frame. Girls, my favorite movie of the Freddy series. I hope you girls enjoyed it because I really did. I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. This was before Freddy vs. Jason. Oh, yeah, Freddy vs. Jason's the last film that stars Robert Englund. All right, girls, I'll see you on the other side. Thank you, girls, so much, so much. If y'all want to discuss this movie on the other side, we definitely can. But this movie, again, the next movie is just back to fun, campy, not campiness. It's not, it's back to like the third Dream Warriors Freddy, I think. But it's totally just, I love this movie. 5, 6, 5, girl, that new Vitamix, I love it. I wish I'm not getting another Vitamix, but the new one, you can put a food processor on top of it. All right, girls, I'll see you on the other side. We're going to do Freddy versus Jason. So I'm going to end this one. Go to the new live stream. Girls, I'll see you on the other side. Bye, y'all. La da 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 da.